Good morning. Welcome to a sunrise yoga class. I'm going to start with a very easy to follow beginner type yoga flow. And this is just for a great morning to energize you, to get you started, to kind of do a little morning devotion. So join me on your mat. We are going to start right in the center of our mat. We're going to sit. You can cross your legs. You can place your hands right on your knees, and we'll start with bringing our shoulders up toward our head, toward our ears, and take them back and around and down. Let's do 3 more of those, up and around, inhaling as you bring your shoulders up, exhaling as you bring them down. 1 more. And let's take them to the front, taking them up toward the ears and down toward the front. Matching your breath with your movement. 1 more. Let's take a nice big inhale up, and we're going to exhale down. Good. Inhale both hands up. Exhale both hands down. Good. Inhale both hands up. We're going to take our left hand over to the side. Let your elbow fall onto the ground and pull that side body open, keeping that right sits bone on the ground. And join me back in the center. Inhale both hands up. And let's take our right hand down to the ground. Let the elbow drop. Reach your left hand over, looking up under that hand, keeping your left sits bone on the ground. And let's come on back. Inhale both hands up. Exhale both hands down. Inhale both hands up. Let's take a twist. We'll take that left hand behind us, that right hand over to our left knee. And breathe here. Not a cranking position, just starting to get the body warm. From here, we're going to take that back arm. Inhale it forward as we sweep it forward. Exhale as you bring it around. Inhale the arm forward. Exhale as you bring it around. 2 more. Inhale forward. Exhale around. Last one. Inhale forward. Exhale around. And go ahead and stay right here. Take a nice big deep breath in. Good. On your next breath, we're going to come back to center. Inhale. Exhale center. Inhale both hands up. Exhale, let's come to the other side. Right hand behind you, left hand to your right knee. No cranking here, just an easy twist, warming up the spine. Let's take that back arm, that right arm, sweep it forward. Inhale. Exhale as you come around. Inhale forward. Exhale as you come around. 2 more. Inhale forward. Exhale as you come around. Last one. Inhale forward. Exhale as you come around. Beautiful. Breathe here. Settle in. Inhale both hands up. Exhale down to the mat. Beautiful. We're going to take it to the mat, onto our backs, all the way down to the ground. And we're going to go ahead and just take our body and roll side to side, just getting the body warmed up. Good. We're going to take our right knee and keep it in nice and close to us. We'll take our left leg down. That's open. If that's bothering your hip at all, you can always place your foot on the mat. Otherwise, keep it all the way down. Let's give yourself some ankle rolls here in both directions. Beautiful. Now, if you have a strap accessible to you, you can always use a strap. I do not have one today, so I won't be using a strap, but I'm going to go ahead and straighten this leg, keeping it pulled in nice and close. I like to pull on the hamstring or on the calf, never right on your joint. So either below the knee or above the knee, wherever feels accessible to you today. Good. And from here, if you want to grab peace fingers around that big toe, you can do that, taking it straight. Otherwise, you can take that strap, wrap it around your leg. We're going to come out to the side, come out to your right side, keeping your left arm and left hip on the ground. And breathe. Take 2 more deep breaths here. And slowly bend the knee in, come on back to center. We'll switch hands, grabbing that toe with the other side or switching hands with that what you're holding the strap. Take our right hand alongside of us and bring that leg over our body. Good. Slowly bend the knee in and come back to center. Good. Some more ankle rolls here. And take that foot, this right foot, we're going to place it onto our left knee. Bend the left knee in and pull that leg in nice and close to us. You can grab over your knee or over your shin, or you can grab underneath. And breathe. Beautiful. And release that. We're going to take our right leg out long and pull our left knee into our bodies. Give yourself some ankle rolls here in both directions. Once again, you can use a strap for this, or you could keep your knee bent. That's fine. Otherwise, straightening the leg up, starting to get a nice pull in the back hamstring, but paying attention to your body, making sure that your quad is staying active, your knee is staying active. If that's feeling all right, you can grab this toe with your left hand or with a strap. Take that right hand out long, and we're coming out to the side of our body, keeping that right hip on the ground, the right arm on the ground, setting our foot out. And breathe. Good. Slowly bend that knee in. We'll take it back to the center. We'll switch hands, or switch hands that you're holding the strap with. Take the left hand out, and we're coming across our body with the left foot. Breathe here. Send some oxygen to any areas of tension. Slowly bend that knee in. Come on back to the center. We're going to take this leg, place it over our right leg for a seated, laying, a supine pigeon. Let's pull that leg in closer, either above or below the knee. Beautiful. And we'll release that, and we'll lay out nice and long. Give yourself a big stretch, pointing and flexing your feet, and release. Good. Another big stretch, pointing and flexing your feet, and release. Beautiful. We're going to slowly roll on to our sides and come up onto hands and knees. So I invite you to join me with your shoulders over your hands, your hips over your knees. And from here, we're going to inhale as we drop our spine, head and tailbone come up. Exhale as we round at the top. Inhale, drop to cow. Exhale, round your spine into cat. Inhale, drop. Exhale, round your spine into cat. Good. From here, we're going to open up our upper thoracic back. So we're going to take our right hand. We're going to open it up to the sky, open our chest, and tuck it under for threading the needle. Then we're going to take it back up, open up, tuck it under that left hand, take it under, open back up one more time. This time we're going to stay at the bottom, so tuck that right hand under, head and shoulder can rest on the ground, and we're going to stay right here. If that feels comfortable to you, you can just stay here in this beautiful stretch for that upper back. Otherwise, you can take that left arm up along your shoulder to deepen that stretch just a little bit. Two more deep breaths here. Last breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Unwind. Let's take that left hand up, open up, and take it underneath your right arm, threading the needle. Open up your left, take it under your right, threading the needle. And last one, open up your left, take it under the right, threading the needle, and let yourself stay right there. Once again, if this feels all right, you can take your right hand up alongside your ear. And slowly unwind, coming out of that pose. Beautiful. Let's dig our toes under and come up into our first downward facing dog. Good. From here, just feel this out. That's okay if you want to pedal your feet. Press the earth away from you with your hands. Press your chest towards your thighs. Pulling your head through your arms, opening up your heart. Good. Let's come up onto our toes. Walk our feet as close to our hands as you can. That's okay if you need to bend your feet, bend your knees, and bring your hands to meet your feet. Go ahead and bend your knees and roll up all the way to the top. Meet in prayer pose. Good. I'm going to take this off now. I am getting nice and warm. All right, so let's go ahead and meet at the top of the mat for some of our sun salutations. So we're going to inhale, both hands up. Exhale, forward fold down. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale, place both hands on the ground. Step both feet back. Engage your core, engage your shoulders. Hug your sides with your elbows, chaturanga all the way down. Upward facing dog. Exhale as you move into downward facing dog. Good. Let's come up onto our toes. Walk our feet into our hands as close as you can. Meet your hands, bend the knees, and roll up. Both hands up to the top. And exhale down. Beautiful. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale down. Step or jump your feet back into plank. Set your belly button to your spine. Set your shoulders up. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. 5. 2 more breaths. Good. Inhale. Exhale as you come on down. Chaturanga. Inhale. Up to up dog. Good. Tuck those toes under. Come into downward facing dog. Good. Come up onto your toes. Bend your knees if you need to. Walk your legs as far in as you can. And roll up. Good. 3 more of those. Good. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, set your feet, hands on the ground. You can step or jump back. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, upward facing dog. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Set them down. Tuck the toes up to downward facing dog. Good. Bend the knees. Look past your hands. You can hop your feet up to the mat or walk them up. Whatever, step them up, that's fine. Inhale up and exhale. Good. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, tip the hands on the ground, step back, jump back into plank. We're holding here for 4 breaths. Last one. Exhale, come on down. And upward facing dog. Good, let's tuck those toes, come up into the back, downward facing dog. You can pedal out your feet, pressing the ground away from your body. Feeling this out. Doing what feels good to you today. Go ahead, step or jump your feet back up to your hands. Good. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, right back into it. Forward fold all the way down. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale, place your hands on the ground. Step or jump your feet back. We're holding here for 3 breaths. Last breath. Come on down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Tuck the toes. Come into downward facing dog. And from here, we're going to jump right into it. We're going to take our right foot up to the sky. Pull our knee in as close to your chin as you can keep it. Take it back up. Good. Pull that knee in as close to your chin as you can keep it nice and tight. Take it back up. Good. Pull that knee in as close to your chin as you can keep it. And set it down. Adjust it so it's right between your hands. From here, we'll come up into our crescent lunge. Good. Set that back foot on the ground. Warrior 1. Inhale as you move into Warrior 2, opening up that back foot, setting that knee in line with your front. Your right hand is out over you, your left hand is out to the back of you. You can look right over your right hand, gaze out, pulling that knee back, keeping the core tight. Good, let's sweep that back hand up and around. Come back into the lunge, down to the mat. Take that back foot back. Good. Inhale, come on down, chaturanga. Exhale, upward facing dog. Tuck those toes, downward dog. Let's take our left foot up to the sky. And we're going to pull our left knee in to our chin, keeping it as close as we can. Take it back. We're going to pull our left knee in, keeping it as close as we can. Good, take it back. This is really great for the core. pulling our left knee in, keeping it as close as we can. Set that foot down. Go ahead and find that lunge. Take the hands up, staying nice and low in the lunge, holding, breathing. Go ahead and set that back foot open to about a 45-degree angle, warrior one. Go ahead and spin that back toe so it's perpendicular to your front foot. Open the hands up, warrior two. Make sure this left knee is pulling open and staying in line with that toe. You can gaze out over your left hand. Okay, let's sweep this arm down and around. Come on back to our lunge. Slowly bring your hands back to the mat. Foot's going to bend back. Hug your sides with your elbows all the way down to the mat. Come up into upward dog. Tuck the toes. Take the hips up. Good. Let's take that right leg up. Pull it in, keeping it nice and close to the chin. Take it back. Good. Pull it in, keeping it nice and close to the chin. Take it back. The last one, pull it in, keeping it nice and close. Set the foot down. Come up into our lunge. Set that back foot down into a 45-degree angle. Balancing, warrior one, keeping the shoulders down and engaged. Open up, take that back foot, our left foot, make it perpendicular to our right. Warrior two. You guys are moving well. Remember that yoga is about breathing and finding what movements are accessible to you. Good. From here, we're going to straighten this front leg and reverse our warrior. Come on back. Nice side body bend. Oh, our right hand is over our body. We're looking up under. Good. Come on back. We're going to come out, lean over our right foot, take our right hand down. Now you can grab a block or any sort of binder book you can place here. Otherwise, just come on down to the ground, opening up the body into triangle. Looking up toward that left hand, opening up the body and breathing. Good. Come on out of that. Let's bend that leg into warrior two. Sweep that arm down and around. Coming into crescent lunge. Back down to the mat. Take that right foot back. From here, we're going to hold this plank for 3 breaths. Last breath. Let's hug the sides. Come on down and come on up. Take the toes, tuck them under. Downward facing dog. Let's take the left foot up, keeping it as close to the body as you can. Bring it into your chin. Take it back. Keeping it as close to your body as you can. Tuck your belly button into your spine. Last one. Take it in as close to you as you can. Set it down. Or come up into crescent lunge, low lunge. Good. Set that back foot down. Open it to a 45-degree angle. Warrior one. Send the right arm to the back, left arm forward. Opening up the right foot perpendicular to the left. Warrior two. Pulling that knee back. Finding what's accessible to you and breathing. Let's take this front leg and straighten it. Reach down our leg, reverse our warrior. Good. Come on back. Reach out over that front leg. Send that left hand down and look up toward your right arm. Triangle. Beautiful. Slowly come out of that. You can come back into warrior two, pulling that knee back, sweep the arm down and around, come back into our low lunge, come on down to the mat, take that foot back. Beautiful. Here for 3 breaths. Enjoy this plank. Hug your elbows with your sides. Come on up. Forward facing dog. Bring the toes under and reverse. Good. Breathe here. Pressing away from the ground. Good. We're going to come up onto our toes, bend our knees, look past our hands, and hop your feet in as close as you can come. Good. And we're going to do a nice slow roll up, starting from the tailbone and trying to stack each vertebra on top of the other, slowly rolling up. Neck and head are the last pieces. Beautiful. Let's do some shoulder rolls. And then join me in the middle of your mat. We're going to do some balance postures to end. Let's take the shoulders forward. So we'll start with our tree pose. We're going to place our right foot in the middle of our mat on the mat. And we'll just kind of spread our toes, get that feeling going. Take your left foot and you can put it right by your ankle to start with. Now the tree pose is really good for centering and balancing with your core. Really, really beneficial pose. So make sure that you're pulling in from your belly button, and even though we're still breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, you should feel like you could take a punch or like you just coughed. That feeling you get when you cough and your core is very tight. So we're still breathing, and if that's feeling all right to you, you can go ahead and take the foot up to your calf. And you can hold right there. This is a great place to start tree pose, making sure that you're balancing in through that right foot, but that your right knee is soft. We're not locking that out, we're keeping it soft. You can hold your hands in prayer, or you can take them up overhead. Either one. Now if this is feeling all right, you are invited to take that left foot and place it all the way up onto your thigh. Make sure you are not putting it on your joint or on your knee, so it's either below your knee or above your knee, and we're balancing. Find a place out in front of you that you can focus your attention on, focus your gaze, and settle in here. This is a powerful pose because it requires your body to work together. It requires you to work as one, from the top of your head all the way through your body down to your foot, which might be a little bit tired right now. We don't require a lot from our small foot muscles, and this is a great opportunity to challenge them, to test them. Our calves, the anterior posterior of our shins. Breathe here, 5 more breaths. Last breath. And slowly come out. Give yourself a little shake out. Maybe that leg is a little bit. So left foot is on the ground. We're taking our right foot, starting right by the ankle, making sure we're grounding in through that left foot, feeling very powerful in our core, in our breathing. And if that's feeling all right, you can keep that foot on your calf, or you can take it up to your thigh, kind of tucking it in, making sure you're still pulling that knee out. You can hold your hands in prayer or up overhead. Really, really great balance posture. These types of postures that are not necessarily taxing to one muscle group are some of the best for that mind-body connection, because you are You are connecting your brain to every part of your body, paying attention to that isometric hold. 5 more breaths here. Last breath. And slowly release, coming out of that. Good. You can take your feet out wide. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, coming on down to the back. Good. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, pulling open the chest, kind of cactusing your arms back down and to the mat. We're going to take it down to the mat, all the way down. And this is your opportunity to spend some time in Savasana, taking some time to be silent, some time to contemplate your day, contemplate where you're at. I am going to use this time for prayer. So you can join me in that, or you can go ahead and lay on your mat and Savasana on your own. But I'm going to start out with a prayer, and you can join me in that prayer, or you can start to take your mind where you prefer. Heavenly Father, thank you for a new day. Thank you for this morning, for the opportunity to move our bodies, for the opportunity to breathe this air that you've given us. God, you gave us a new day of life, and we are grateful. And we are asking you to dwell in us today, to make us more like you, to help us to see the world as you do. Whether we are working or spending time with our family or running errands, whatever we are doing, God, we ask that you would be part of it, that you would guide us, that we would maintain your love and your spirit of peace in the things that we do, that we would recognize your hand in all the little moments of the day, whether we see a beautiful flower or we get to meet somebody new or we just get to laugh with the people we love. God, all of those moments, they might be small, but they tell us of your love. And so we are grateful. We're grateful for each one. And we ask now that you would go with us, that you would change us, transform us, make us more like you. And God, thank you once again for this time, for this pause in our day. God, we thank you and we ask that you would go with us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.